Good morning, everyone. This is Dan with Senior Garden Nation. This is Monday, January the 30th, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up what's going on with my inside growing with my seeds and my heat mats and my grow lights. Right now I've got all the lights turned on. I'll be shutting them off here after I show you the lights themselves and what they look like, and I'll put links of everything down in the description box of where I got them and all of that stuff. So I just want to let you know I grew some seeds that were from 2017 and they sprouted. So you don't have to have new seeds every year when you're growing. You want to keep them in a cooler place, obviously. Maybe put them in a plastic bag when you're done with them and put them in the refrigerator somewhere where they can stay nice and cool. But I just wanted to show you, after 3 days on these seeds that I have from 2017, I've got germination already, and I already had to transfer them to the grow lights. So anyway, I just wanted to show this to you. I'm using Jiffy Seed Mix, seed starting mix. Works really well. It's got cocoa in it and got some peat in it, and it's got a little bit of fertilizer in it as well. So it's a very good medium for growing plants. So let me show you what I got going on here. These are the plants. Now I'll be turning these lights off over here because this is where I am still growing. And as you can see, I've got one that's starting to come up here, a sunflower. So that is the only seed that I purchased this year was sunflowers. Everything else here was 2017 seeds. So these are the only two up front that I've actually had new seeds from this year. But as you can see, I've got my heat lights up here, and I've got them on all 3 levels. And I've got switches which got timers on them that I can actually turn them on and off, and I can set them for 8, 10, or 12 hours for the lights themselves. They can come off. I recommend trying to keep on lights for 14 to 15 hours. They do need rest, so you need to leave them off at night because that's when the plant really sets its roots and when it's resting. So here are some plants that I, after 3 days on these old seeds, except this one. Now, this one is also this year's seeds. But as you can see, I got marigolds that are coming up. And what I'm doing now is I took them from over here and put them here. And I want them as close to the lights, 4 to 5 inches, which they are. And so they can really develop some good light, so they can grow strong and straight up towards the light. Now, this is just a little bookcase that I use for my growing media, and I could probably put 60 to 70 plants on this if I really want to. I will grow everything from this side on the heat mats, and then after they're starting to germinate, which can be from 3 to 10 days depending on what you're doing on flowers. These are all flowers right now. And then I will transfer them over to this side, which is my grow lights. Now, I have heat pads down here, but I keep them down there. My cats love them, obviously. It's a place in the fall and the winter they can stay warm. But I will only keep those on until the plants germinate, and then they come off the heat mat, which, as you can see here, they come off this heat mat, and then I raise them up on these other little containers to where I can get them close to the lights as I can. And also, you want to keep these watered, so you want to water from the bottom up. Now, I do keep a little spritz bottle that I use. I will use this here when I just want to lightly spray the top of these. But you want to keep water in the bottom of this and let them plants suck up that water. And then you want to take the plants back out, and then you want to empty that water out of that tray and put them back in there. You really want the plants to draw moisture from the bottom. As you can see, there's holes in the bottom of these. I use these as mold plant containers. I'm going to be using some solo cups that I have when I'm going to start doing my gardening with my plants. Again, I can grow 60 to 70 plants at a time if I want to. This is all done on the inside of my patio. So I've also got heat pads up here under this blanket. The only reason I keep this blanket up here, I can drop that down. If I'm watching TV out here or whatever, this is my man cave. So I can drop that down where the lights aren't in my eyes. So I will keep these grow lights on probably about 15 hours, and then I will shut them down so the plants can start developing strong roots, rusting at nighttime. So they need that just like we do. So anyway, I've got everything marked. As you can see, sunflower seeds, impatiens, daisies, snapdragon. So I've got all these plants marked so I know what they are with these sticks. Now, like I said, I would put a description down or link everything to the description box down there, what I purchased. But you can do all this inside prior to putting everything outside after the ground temperature is probably anywhere. Last frost date is usually about, you want to do it 6 to 8, even 10 weeks sometimes, that you want to make sure that last frost date is done in your area. And you want to go to the Farmer's Almanac or anywhere online. It'll tell you when your last frost date is. You typically want to grow flowers 6 to 8 weeks prior to putting them in the ground. I'm in Southwest Ohio. This was nothing but an experimentation on these flowers. They probably won't make it to the ground, but we'll see. I may put them out in my garage under some other grow lights to let them get really strong root systems. So you usually only want to go about 6 to 8 weeks instead of 10 to 12 weeks, which I'm doing here. I probably won't be able to get these in the ground for another 3 months at least. I may keep them in pots as well. So we're going to see what happens here, but this was done from experimentation. As you can see, I drilled holes in the bottoms of these to handle all my wires and a little neater wire management, you may say. And then I've also purchased these electrical power strips. They're actually I can probably put about 12 different things into one of these power strips, but they've also got surge protectors on them, and that's important. Some of these other ones I don't have surge protectors on them, and I wrapped up the wires as good as I could. But again, this is my grow station that I use. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what that was about. And I'm going to be taking videos throughout after these things start growing. So you'll see 3 to 4 videos a week on my progress on this. So anyway, if you got any questions, put them down in the comment section down there. And then, you know, if you got anything that you want to add to what you guys do as far as growing, I really appreciate that. And again, I'll be turning these lights out except this top one here, because that's got the plants that really need the light, and the rest of it is just kind of sitting there right now. So anyway, if you guys got any questions on anything that I've talked about, some of the stuff that you do, please let me know. But again, share and like the video and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you know when another video is coming out. And I will see you on the next video.